Hey guys, welcome back to another commentary, and I don't even know where to start with this one. So much is different, so much has changed. It kind of feels like I'm playing a new game, even though that's not true at all. It just kind of feels like that, but like just huge thank you. Like, big kudos to Sledgehammer for basically revamping the game, like, reinvigorating the game, like giving people like me who were so bored with the game, like doing the same old routine over and over again, using the same old divisions. Just thank you so much, like, for giving us a reason to come back and play the game and feel like we got what we deserved, for a $60 purchase. Just thank you so much for doing this, like giving us just a reason to play this game. Just thank you. This is what we wanted. This is what I wanted. It's what I've been asking for months. Like, give us a reason to play the game, other than like, just changing the HQ or like giving us a little update, buffing and tweaking, or like, changing the menus, something really small. This is huge, and this gives us a reason to play the game. So, thank you for that. But I guess talking about the HQ and like, talking about the menus, right off the bat, what you'll notice is we have a new loading screen. We got a new menu, which looks, I guess, darker, not really that different, but the HQ has been changed. We now got this flat cannon artillery. No, it's an artillery piece thing in the middle. Yeah, it's just kind of sitting there. It's where, like, the Christmas tree was. It's where that what was it, giant mug cauldron thing from the St. Patrick's Day event, or the car from the Resistance event. So it pretty much took that place. Things look, I guess, duskier, sunsetier. I don't know. It looks kind of bleaker, so it's not as drastic as like, the Winter Siege event, but it's different. So, it looks nice. Definitely you look around a bit. It looks, beautiful, like always. Like the HQ always looks nice. So just, I don't know, see if you see anything different. But definitely the biggest thing you guys will notice is, well, it'll give you guys an alert. Like, as soon as you download the update and you try, to edit your classes, like it'll tell you. It'll be right there. But like unlimited sprint, like that's pretty huge for big maps like Gustav Cannon, which I hate so much. But I guess knowing I can just sprint like Forrest Gump with no consequences gives me a reason to maybe play that map. So it's just nice to know you can run and run. But the biggest thing by far to me is the revamped divisions. Like, all the divisions have been changed. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I might have to talk slowly, but here's kind of a side, not really a side by side, but here's what the divisions and their abilities were before. And I have to talk slow because I need to kind of go through the pictures, but this is what they look like afterwards. So it's a pretty big change. They changed a lot. Like, what I noticed immediately is that some abilities, or like, maybe here and there, like maybe a few have been taken away, or maybe more than I realized. But like right off the bat, I noticed that infantry division no longer has that spawning with extra magazines, basically bandolier from older Call of Duty. If you're an older Call of Duty player, you guys will know bandolier. But yeah, so that one's gone. We have new abilities now, like for example the recon perk, which is now the 4th ability for expeditionary, which basically, if you don't know what recon is, when you do explosive damage, like you throw a grenade and it deals explosive damage, like it paints them on the radar. So it's a pretty damn good ability. And like a lot of the abilities, like which you unlocked later on, like I believe armored division, like the fire damage ability, like reduced fire damage, reduced explosive damage. I think that was that the 2nd and 3rd ability? Or maybe it was the 3rd and 4th ability, but it was later on. But like now, that's the first thing you unlock. So like what makes the divisions is like you have the ability to get them earlier. So I'm not sure what that's gonna do in the long term, but it basically means like you don't have to grind as hard to get what makes the divisions. So they've been replaced. Like a lot of the later abilities have been completely replaced. Like we have new abilities now. Like I believe the 4th ability for the new armored is reduced flinch. So, oh god, what was that one called? I think it was primed. I think primed was the perk that everyone used because it reduced flinch. Like it was basically the crutch perk, quote unquote, because everyone used it, to reduce flinch. But basically, primed is back in the form of the 4th ability for armored. So, yeah, I guess the more you know. But yeah, so like just a lot of the abilities, like they're good, but like, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Like, now it doesn't really make much sense, like, to really grind out unless you really want those 4th abilities. Like, I guess that recon perk for expeditionary, the reduced flinch for armored. Like, unless you really want that, like, there's no real good reasons. So, like, it'll be tougher in my opinion, like to kill people. Like you don't really get much of a leg up like for really grinding out the divisions. Like it helps, but like it's no longer like, you know, unlocking like the key thing for that division. So you know, take it for what you will. Like it's a double-edged sword, like I said. But yeah, like a lot of other things happened. I don't really like want to recite like exactly like, you know, word for word, because it is public knowledge, like everything this update did. I think it's on community.sledgehammergames.com. So yeah, go there if you want to like see the whole thing. But we got new perks like Blitzkrieg. Paint jobs are now live, they're active, so you can customize your weapons. So like, again, a lot has changed, you know, unlimited sprint, changing up the divisions entirely, new perks, you know, just a ton of things have basically just made it so like there's a reason to play this game now, like, you know, testing out each division, like, you know, what feels different, you know, 3 attachments on every gun. You no longer have to use infantry to get that extra attachment, but like you get another attachment with the infantry division, so you get 4 attachments on a gun, like you get 2 attachments on your secondary, so like a ton of things, like everything basically feels different. So definitely, like if you weren't gonna play this game again, you know, at least give it one more try, like just to see what feels different with the game. So anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you to Sledgehammer for just doing this, reinvigorating, which I've been waiting so many months for. Just thank you, you know, to everyone. So thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, have an awesome day. I'll see you all in the next one.